Hello, greetings, namaste. Thank you for coming. Hope everyone is well. As you can see, I have my Christmas tree up still. It's probably going to be there till February because I wasn't allowed to put it up in November. So that's the way it goes. Of course, I might get actually tired of it by February, so it might just come down. Yeah. Anywho, so I've had Eric here this morning. He's been very energetic, and we've been talking about a topic for today. And he mentioned about tomorrow being 12/12, and I don't know, I guess there's some freaky light going on, maybe because of the Christmas lights, maybe. I don't know where the blue-purple light is coming from. It could be spirit. I told them if they wanted to show themselves they could, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, tomorrow, 12/12, is a significant day of ascension energy. I myself don't know that much about it. I keep hearing about it. It's 12/12 to 12/21 is an important time for manifestations and energetic purging and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you're feeling sick, if you feel jittery, if you feel not quite yourself, it could be because of that energy, because everybody on the planet is ascending, whether they realize it or not. They may be feeling things that they don't recognize as theirs, or they could be very emotional, crying all the time, purging because of this new energy that's coming in. So a lot of funky stuff is probably going to happen. It's going to be probably a little bit like a full moon until the 21st. So, yippee! All right. So if there's any information that you all have about 12/12, be sure to share it, because like I said, Eric just told me he's like, bring it up. So I'm bringing it up, and I really don't know that much about it. And what I did say is coming straight from him. So, but he's not really elaborating too much more on the subject. So I don't know what he's doing now. Hey, Del. I saw you writing, and I thought, that can't be from today, because that was there before I even went live. And I'm like, I didn't even know I could see people message me before I went live. But there you are. Okay, so I thought I'd give a quick reading on humanity. This being December and all. And see what Spirit has to say about that. Eric, you're more than welcome to give any input at all on the subject matter. Sometimes when I do cards, he's kind of quiet. I don't know why. He's usually not this quiet. He's been very chill overall. Today he's kind of more active. But, I'm just not used to that. He's usually very energetic. All right. For humanity. Message for humanity. Okay, we have to put eyes on. Okay. Message for humanity. Boy, they are taking their sweet time today. All right, first one. Huh. Okay. This is for humanity. We got Sapphire, which is easy does it. Sodalite, which is socialize or join in. It's 1:04 in the afternoon, though. Angel answer cards is be assertive, peaceful resolution, and trust. So I feel like the socialize or join in, which says make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. And be assertive, go together. I think that's important that you hang out or at least have some connection with people that are your energetic match. You know, if you're into chess and nobody in your family's into chess, then you need to go find people that play chess, you know, that kind of thing, or cooking or whatever it is. I think humanity on a whole, I think that would be great because I think there would probably be a lot more volunteers, you know, a lot more people working to, you know, take trash off the streets or, you know, find a group of people that are delivering food to the homeless or the elderly, you know, something like that. And it doesn't have to be anything like that at all. It could be just people that are the same faith as you, which can be fellowship at your church. You know, but the assertive card is suggesting that you be assertive in your joining of these groups because they may not see you as, or see us, this is for humanity, see us as like-minded at first. Because, you know, it's still very many people judge people by the way they look, dress, act, that kind of thing, until they actually get to know them and they see that they're more of an energetic match than they realized in the beginning. So the easy does it, peaceful resolution and trust go together. And let's see. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. I think overall, a lot of us need to not just take it easy physically, not to be so busy, but mentally and emotionally, we need to just sit back and just kind of breathe. I think we get overwhelmed with stuff, whether it's energetic stuff or if it's physical stuff, family stuff, work stuff. It's all just stuff. So we need to relax, breathe, let it flow through us and out of us, because it's not for us to keep, and trust that it will happen. Yeah. Okay. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right. I had to check something real quick. All right. Gonna shuffle these real quick. Okay. All right. Drink some water. So how you doing, Dal? I'm doing good. Doing really good, actually. Busy making boxes for Katie's home businesses. So after this, that's probably what I'll be doing for the rest of the day, is making more boxes. Oh, I have an interesting story to tell. When I got up this morning, I was hoping that I would get up at like 6, because every other day is my workout day, and I want to work out and shower and do my energy work, do my meditations, do household chores and everything. You know, so my mornings are pretty busy, and if I get started late, then I'm just a mess the whole day. Plus, I had to go to the pharmacy too. But when I looked at my clock, it's a digital clock kind of thing, and it had nothing but 8s on it. It was like I don't know what's wrong with it kind of thing. And I looked at it and I'm like, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? It's just 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 all over the place. She sells animal supplies, like pet supplies, and miniature airplanes, like die-cast airplanes, cars, and I think it's just planes and cars right now. Airports, terminals, you know, that kind of thing. Those kind of things seem to sell really big this time of year. So she needs several sizes of boxes, and so we have the cardboard. We just, you know, they're usually too big for, you know, just small little things or bigger boxes like that. So anyway, so I was looking at it and I thought, well, maybe it came unplugged. So I checked the plug, and and there was nothing wrong with it. So I said, I just want to see the time. And then right when I said that, it turned to 12 o'clock. And I'm like, that's not the right time. But I didn't ask for the right time. I just asked to see the time. So, of course, I came down and I'm checking my list of angel numbers. And 888 is rebirth, infinity, paradise regained, awaken to potentiality. So, yay. Still not quite sure what that means yet. It may still reveal itself today, but yeah, I didn't really meditate on that today yet. So we'll see what happens. But anyway. Do you have a question, Del, or do you want a card? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I go back up there and check the clock if it's the right time or not. I'm going to take my phone with me just in case it shows up as, 888 again or something. I may have come in here too early. That's why I usually like to come on later, because a lot of people are just going to work or getting up or not even awake, conscious. Okay, message for Del. Okay. So glad that Coco's home. That had to feel good, huh? So worried about that little one. She's so tiny. Okay, so card. All right. Message for Del. Sometimes these cards just feel like they don't want to give me a card. They're just stuck together. I think it's like static or something. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I can imagine that. Wow. I don't think I would have left the house all day. Whoop. Okay. Another one. Okay. Oh, I don't know. We're having another family reunion in 2020. So that's the time we have planned to go back. But I don't know exactly. We could come back earlier. We really haven't talked about it yet. We're kind of waiting on the housing thing to clear up before we make any more big trips, that kind of thing. So we have the money, so we're not spending that money on, something else. Okay, so we got clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance. Opal, let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Diamond, value your self-worth. You're God's precious gem. Angel answer cards, listen to your intuition. Opportunity, no, and perfect timing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to start with the no, and I'm going to look at the book because Eric keeps telling me, you know, when you get stuck on these cards that are yes and no kind of things, and they don't feel like they resonate with the rest of the cards, to look them up in the book. So I got a big no with the exclamation point, which is different because there is a no without the exclamation point. So the response to your query is a firm no. You needn't worry though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. Or you may even know what this is in reference to. I usually feel that this is when people want to ask a question or want a card, they kind of have something in them that they're wanting to know a yes or a no answer to. And I feel energetically that that's what these are for, but it may not be that in this case. So, next time we go, the family reunion is in Cali, and I already have plans to go up north to see my uncle Wallace, and some other family. So we'll see. It depends on how long we're going to stay and everything. So, okay, so opportunity and value your self-worth. Well, your self-worth, I know you can talk a good game, but I think deep down inside, you really aren't sure what your self-worth is. Just know that because you exist, the fact that you do exist automatically makes you worthy of everything that this human life has to offer you. There is no self-worth. There only is self-worth. But I understand that sometimes we have to believe in that. We're not born with that, and sometimes we're not taught that as kids. So I do feel like they're together for a reason, though, the opportunity and the self-worth. It feels like once you start believing it, opportunity is going to come a knocking. It feels like you're blocking this opportunity to be fully revealed or unfold for you because of this non-belief in yourself. Okay. Now, listen, let yourself feel all your emotions. So, if you're angry, be angry, sad, be sad. If you're happy, be happy. If, you're frustrated, be frustrated. Um, feel them all, but don't stay there. Don't get stuck. Don't get lethargic with it. Don't get stagnant. You want to feel those things and then let them go, because we all know that holding on to stuff uh, eventually turns into physical manifestations of disease or sickness, that kind of thing. And listen to your intuition more. Whatever your first gut instinct or answer is in your head is the right one. Whether it's a person, about a person, a place, a thing, a situation, trust your gut more. I also feel like letting your emotions go, um, once you're done with them, letting them go, this will open up a little bit better for you too, your intuition, because it feels like you're really just kind of blocking yourself from a lot of stuff. Mhm. Let yourself sparkle and shine, and perfect timing. So, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. You are guided to be bold and show the bigger than life side to the world. So, this is the perfect time to do that once you get all the unblocking done. So, uh, yeah. You don't have to sparkle. You can just shine. I know you're not that kind of a girl. To sparkle. But you can definitely shine. Okay, so feels like there's going to be a lot opening up for you as soon as you get unblocked. Know your self-worth. Feel all your emotions, but don't sit and soak in those. And then it will be your time to shine. And opportunities will open up. Your intuition will open up. Your shininess is going to show. So it feels like you're going to have to do some work in order to get there, but it's going to be worth the work. I think you probably went through a lot of emotions while you were missing Coco. That might be what that's referring to, is that that's the best way, actually, because now you know that when she was gone, how upset you were, and you let yourself feel all your emotions at that time. You were stressed, you were unhappy, you were sad, you were worried, you were feeling a whole bunch of stuff, and eventually it worked out in your favor, which is good, because my other friend, who's also missing a dog, she still hasn't found her or found him, and he's been missing since November. So be very grateful and thankful that. Hey, Elmer. Okay, so I hope that felt good for you, Del. we like to say resonates, which means we hope that it felt that it was right for you, that it wasn't, you know, if anything didn't feel right, you would need to speak up so I can discard those cards and get new cards. Okay, good. Yay. Hey, Elmer, do you want a card or do you have a question? And are you ready for 1212? Yeah, she's a mess too. I mean, clearly a mess. Eric keeps telling her that he's safe, and I saw him in like a rest area. It's like a place or a truck stop that looks like a lot of cars, trucks there. And I don't know if he was there and was picked up from there, or if he was dumped there, but you know, after somebody picked him up or something. But right now he's, I guess, somebody has taken him in, and I don't know that they're planning to look for the owner. So, yeah. Okay, Elmer, well, we'll start with a card, and then we'll see where it takes us. Okay. I know I'm getting kind of dependent on the cards. Okay. Ooh. Message for Elmer. Ooh. Okay. Oh, really? What meditation you gonna do? I've been looking and looking for a good meditation to do tomorrow. And I know of good meditations, but not specifically for 1212. So if you know anything, hook me up. Message for Elmer. Whoa, wait. These cards keep trying to bite me. Okay. Let's see what you got, Elmer. Okay, you got Aqua Aura. Whoop, there you go. Healthy communication and relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Okay. Malachi, prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Appetite. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you have learned. Okay, angel answer cards. Wait. Look for a sign. And listen to your intuition. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to look up the weight card for you, unless you know what that weight card means for you, Elmer. Because I had a talk with Eric this morning, and he said that when I get these kind of cards that don't seem to fit with the rest of the reading, to read it in the book. So unless you know what that weight card is for, I'll be reading it. Okay, but I'll go ahead and go on, and you let me know whether you know what that means or not. Okay. Okay, so healthy communication in relationship. These really feel odd. And look for a sign. Um, I do feel like you're not making yourself completely clear as to what you want or what you need. And maybe I feel like you're assuming that the other person knows what you need, and that could lead to some disappointment. Why does this go together, Eric? Why look for a sign and communication? What does that mean? Oh, okay. So it's not. What card is it again? So, the weight card. Do you know what's that pertaining to? If not, then I can just read it to you. Or if you have this deck, you can read it. Eric is being kind of literal about this in an off abstract way. He says, be clear about what you want. And look for a sign. What is the sign? What is the sign, Eric? What is the sign? Oh, okay. This is a lot more literal than I thought. It kind of ties into what I was saying before. Okay. How to articulate that? If you're assuming that somebody knows what you need, that should be a sign that if you're feeling disappointed or not having your needs met, that's a sign that they don't have a fucking clue that you need that. And see how that he turned that into something. Okay, so be sure you're making yourself clear. You might have to get assertive about it. Okay, but definitely make your needs and your wants known to the person that is in charge of those things. I feel like it's a family member. Huh. Could also be work related. Yeah. Okay. Prosperity, progress, not perfection, and listen to your intuition. Elmer, are you comparing yourself to other people? or judge yourself on your progress. Feel like there's some of that going on. Um, you have your own gifts. Not everybody's going to be Jamie Butler or Emma McIntosh or, whoever. No, but, we need to have them in this world to spread the message and the love and everything, but that doesn't mean that that's your mission. Same with me. I live right here in the same country as Emma, and I have talked to her a couple of times, but am I going to work with her? No. Am I going to be as good as her? I don't know. Maybe. We're energetically different, so you know but I'm not comparing myself to her, um, because I see her as being unique, energetic being, and I know that she's doing her thing, her way, and that's fine. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, and listen to your intuition, prosperity. Well, it feels like I don't feel like this is really a problem for you. Like you say, you're talking to your angels. Right. Good. Yeah. Don't judge yourself too harshly. If you don't feel like you're advancing, that's because you're not meant to at that time. But you will. I mean, oh, love of God. You wouldn't be. I think you know that you wouldn't be here if you weren't meant to be. And like Jason says all the time, anybody can learn how to play the piano, but not everybody's going to be a concert pianist, you know? And so, and you may be a concert pianist, but you're going to be one that's unique to what you can do. You know what I mean? So don't judge yourself. They're right. Don't do that. Listen to your angels. Okay. I gotta go check this message really quick. I don't know why people are messaging me. Ah, okay. Sorry. All right. Good. Right. So know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And if you feel blocked or uh, stagnant or like you're not going further, then ask your angels and your spirit team to show you what you can be doing to progress. It may not be over a mountain, it may be just the next step, but at least it's something, you know? So be sure to ask them, is there a meditation? Is there an exercise I can be doing? Do I need to study something else? Do I need to, bring in more energy? Do I need to do healings? Exactly what your talents are and see what your next step will be for that. Esteban wants you to wants to share me something, but I cannot get the message. There, what does Esteban want to share with her? Yeah, I'm asking him. He does says he is telling you, but for some reason you're not hearing it. What is the message? We already know that. Boy, this is one of those freaky themed mornings. It's quite literal in the sense that it's too literal. He says that it's the reason you're not hearing him is because you're not hearing him. it, you need to work on your creating the space in order for that energy to come in more clear. That's what I got. I only saw a vision. That's what I got the message, or that's when I got the messages. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to be. What the hell is that noise? What is she doing over there? Anyway. That's what Eric's saying to me, is that you need to work on actually hearing in order to hear. If you want it more visually, then work on seeing the message more clearly. I would try to do both, because some messages can't be shown in a vision unless they're going to actually spell it out for you. Like speak and spell. Yeah. It's better to have, for you to work on both the audience and the clairvoyant. Oh, the talking, you could be hearing my, we have a turtle tank, and it's kind of like a waterfall filter pump thing. So it kind of drips, and from past experience, that's what I figured out it was. My hair is all funky now. So yeah, that's what probably you're hearing. If you kind of listen to it, it does sound like there's people talking, but there's nobody else here. I mean, there's spirit here, but very rare that they talk. They usually float by the camera or something, but you saw it like a movie? Okay, so you're trying to hear the movie? That's what Eric's telling me, is you need to work on your audience and your voyance. Because according to him, he is telling you the message, but you need to listen clearer, better. What does that mean? Okay. Try working on your audience. Even though he's showing you in a movie, or he's showing you a picture, some messages are hard to convey in pictures unless they are going to spell it out for you in your language, in your alphabet kind of thing. So can you just tell me the message? That is the message. Kids talking. Okay, so okay. Okay, Esteban is there with you right now. Okay. I'm asking him to tell you what the message is, not to show you. Spirit, I tell you. Don't be wrecking my house. Oh, gosh. Do you feel him, Elmer? I see him next to you. Okay. Tell her your message. Do you hear him at all? I can see him telling you something. I don't know if that's the message or if he's just trying to talk to you right now. But I do see him talking to you. Are you hearing him or uh-oh. Um, don't know what to do about that. um, you might want to just go meditate or just clear, put yourself in that space and listen because he is talking to you right now. He is right there. You can feel him and I can see him. Hey, Margaret. You might have to work on this a little bit. I need my glasses. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, good. Good. Eric is very helpful in these situations. Okay. Okay. If it's okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to answer. I think Dell had a question somewhere. Any messages for your granddaughter Amelia? Huh. I feel a woman coming in. Thank you, Margaret. She is saying I would be great grandmother. Is that right? Huh. One thing I have to tell you, Dell, and he's not going to shut up until I tell you this, it's Eric with a K. Okay? He's very picky about that. Don't ask me why. He just is. It's Eric with a K. He's from, when he was in this life, he came from a Swedish background. Yeah. His last name was Medhus. So, yeah. I'm getting a great grandmother vibe here from this woman. Oh, okay. I think this is Earl's mom. I never met her. I think she passed before I came along. Why isn't she talking? Huh. She's quiet because she's quite a thinker. She doesn't. She might also be a little telepathic. She might feel like she's talking to y'all, but she not feeling like she needs to use her mouth to do it. I don't know. Oh, it's probably my turtle tank, Margaret. Remember we had come across that before. It kind of has a trickling, and sometimes it does sound like there's talking, but it's not. It's just water dripping. Okay. Um, she's very intelligent. She is very connected to her spirit team, her angels. But she is quite the thinker. She is always thinking. And I think she thinks that she's talking, but she's not. And that's something that can be a little tricky because you want to encourage the telepathy without making her feel like she's different. And that's tricky. You might try playing games with her to see if maybe you can actually hear her. You know, ask her to relay a color to you without saying the color and see if you pick it up. Um, you might want to also encourage the angel aspect too. Um, I have a feeling they come to her in her dreams. Yeah, it's either Earl she's talking to or it's her angels. Um, this woman is there, but she doesn't interact so much as watches over uh, Amelia. She more involved with Cindy uh, than she is with Amelia. But not that she doesn't love Amelia, she does very much. She just, it's, I don't want to say purpose, it's just she feels more connected to Cindy uh, than Amelia at this point. That may change, but for right now, um, you might want to say, who are you talking to? Can they tell you their name? Can you ask them where they're from? Um, what do they want? Are they nice to you? That kind of thing. Let's make sure that we're talking about higher vibrational beings here and not something that's lower vibrational. So just kind of ask her about those kind of things. And try to encourage that because, she's quite intelligent. She's quite a thinker. Um, And the angel thing, the spirit energy thing will help balance her out because she's right now very left brain and she needs to bring up the right brain and balance it out, which is very hard to do, especially with somebody so young. But then, you know, they're more apt to change and adapt than a grown up, really. So I would try to encourage that, interact with her about it and see what she says or doesn't say in, in her case. I asked her when she passed, it be an angel for Cynthia. Bead owl. What? What does that mean? A bead owl. You know what the bead owl is. Huh. Who, who are you talking about? I asked her when she passed. I'm not sure I understand that sentence. I asked her when she passed, if it be an angel for Cynthia. With the woman that's here, you mean? It would be a great-great-grandmother to Amelia, but it would be grandmother to Cynthia. Or, yeah, grandmother. Okay. Bead owl. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. I had the same problem growing up. I always, my family would always make fun of me because they didn't understand that part of my ability is that I kept talking to them and they kept saying I was talking in circles. I'm like, I don't understand why you're not understanding me. Oh, okay. Bead owl. That almost sounds like Native American or indigenous. Uh, it may be that she's just mispronouncing it. She's still quite young. But yeah, I yeah, I can understand that. But then when I would go take a nap and they were in the front yard or something talking about something, and I would wake up and I would go out there and start talking about what they were talking about. They were all like, "How do you know we were talking about that?" And I'm like, "How do you not? Why is that? Does that not happen?" I don't understand why they were so surprised. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So try to gently, figure out wh- who it is, if it's an angel or if it's a lower vibrational. And even if it is a lower vibrational, doesn't necessarily mean it's evil or mean or something like that. It just means it's not um, connected to her in a way that is of a higher vibration. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, well, that would make sense why she's more connected to Cindy than she is Amelia. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I do the best I can on my end too. To try to figure it out what it all means. So eventually we'll get it. Not a big deal. Um, something else. Yeah, just uh Eric's saying it is angels. That the only lower vibrational being that comes to her is Earl, and he's behaving, so not a big deal. So he loves her very much. So no worries. So just be gently supportive and help her through that, so she doesn't feel like a weirdo. Okay. Okay, Margaret. Something from Eric. Yeah, message from Margaret. Oh, that's sweet. Hey, Kim. Okay, Margaret. Eric is giggling, which makes me nervous. Have you been up to something this morning? He's just laughing, going like this, like, oh, okay, good. He says she's great. I love her. Okay, do you have, hold on. You're welcome, Del. Okay, dowsing rods. Okay. He seems to make me feel like you're fumbling around a little bit with it. It's- okay. Do you have a message for her? Or are you just gonna laugh all day? Um, he says they'll work. You keep trying. You'll get it. You'll get the hang of it. You'll get the feel of it, and then things are going to start happening. Uh, he makes me feel like uh, he'll be the tester, the guinea pig. He'll show you the difference between his presence and a hug, because he can't hug you. He's done it to me. She's more normal than any of you because she's being her true self, you know. Um, yeah, Margaret, they'll do that. Once you, the key is to set your intention. Okay, say I want to sit, because that's the whole thing with dowsing rods, because they need to know: are you looking for water? Are you looking for energy? Are you looking for your car keys? Well, what are you looking for? You need to set the intent, right? So if you say, he says, you're welcome, Dell. Um, I want to feel Eric's presence. I want him to come close to me and just hold them, have a quiet space, make the space, hold them. And when he comes near, you can, you know, start playing with it. Say, is this you coming close, or is this you going away, or is this a hug? Usually the the rods will go out and around your shoulders. That's a hug. I'll show you. I have mine here somewhere. Okay. So when they go like this, that's a hug. Okay. So set your intention and slowly bring them up. Might want to have one just a little bit lower than the other. Okay. And then based on your answers, you have to set what is a yes and what is a no for you. Because it's not going to be the same for everyone. It can be different for anyone. Right. Okay. Awesome. Yay. Cool beans. Thank you, Eric. He's so helpful sometimes. Ooh, sometimes. Oh, all my glasses want to fog up. Ooh. I need some water. Yeah, he's pretty great. Well, I hope that helps you, Margaret. If Eric's over there, God only knows what's going to happen. So be ready, girl. Am I tired? Do I look tired? Oh, I'm glad, Margaret. Good for you. Yeah, this could be fun. Yeah, I have to get back into that. I brought them home from Camelot, and I just haven't, since that first initial time that he hugged me, I haven't really, oh yeah, I mean, that happens when I get a lot of spirit. They either congest me or they make me yawn. So yeah, no, I'm not overly tired. I mean, because of the energy surges that's coming up and that kind of thing, I think we're all feeling it a little bit. So that kind of tired, I guess, but right now I'm feeling pretty good. I got all this energy around me. Like, how could I be tired? Seriously. It's like being in a light socket. Oh, thank you. I need to put my glasses on. Okay. Uh, well, you're crowded over there too, huh? Oh, thank you. It's a little more than what I was hoping for. I just wanted it wavy, and it's more curly wavy than but you know, as long as it's full and fluffy. I don't like it being just straight and flat and just looking like I have no hair because, yeah, I don't like that look. But thank you. Okay, Kim, did you have a question or want a card? Thank you, Margaret. No problem, Margaret. Kim, what's a message? Okay. Do you have a message for Kim? Oh, huh. Really, I don't feel tired or sleepy at all. Um, he's making me feel like tomorrow you're going to really need to ground and make sure you drink water, lots of water. If you can avoid anything else but water, no soda, no coffee, no tea, just water and ground. It makes me feel like tomorrow is going to hit you kind of hard. and it may continue, but it will lessen through the next couple of days. Yeah, definitely ground. No, this is for Kim. Uh, Something else. He says that's the most important thing right now is ground and drink water. It makes me feel like things are going to be popping. Why are they popping? It says you're going to physically feel things popping. I feel like ears pop, eye pop. All the clairs are going to pop. Are they popping open? In varying degrees, they will be opening, but they will pop because of the energy that is coming in. It will feel like a pop. So it sounds like you're going to have some physical manifestations of the energy surge coming tomorrow. Okay. My alien lights? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean yeah, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if it's reflection off of the Christmas lights because it's different than it was before, where before it was it would move, you know? This is very stationary. I like the colors though, kind of a purplish indigo blue. I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, but since the Christmas tree lights are new. No, on the chest of drawers. Over here, that? Those aren't aliens. Those are little Santas. Yeah. No, they're little Santas. I'd show you, but yeah, then I would have to take them down, and I don't want to do that. So just be ready, be prepared, and and yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. I mean, I don't know if the popping's gonna hurt or not. I just keep seeing pop. I don't know if that's a term you use with your chakras and your clairs to pop them open. That's what he's saying. No problem, Margaret. Anything else for kids? No. Just be prepared. He says he's glad that you came in. Oh, Margaret. I love you too. You're such my cheerleader. Uh, okay, well, life. Margaret, put the dowsing rods down and type. I'm excited for you too, Kim. Oh, Margaret. Oh, remember, water. Nothing else but water. I don't know why that. Maybe the caffeine would make it hurt. I really don't know. He's not. Why? Coffee has water. Yeah, he said the caffeine will have effects on the poppiness of it all. Alrighty then. Oh, oh, Margaret. You can't type and hold dowsing rods at the same time. It just makes for bad communication. Oh, my little friend. Yeah, I don't do coffee anymore. I used to when I lived in Cali, but I just got over it. I'll do herbal tea. Plus, I can't have a lot of caffeine because of my IBS. But Margaret, you're killing me. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end it here because I got boxes to make. Being Santa's little helper, I guess, today. Don't tell no one. It's free. All right. Well, I'm gonna go out of here and start the rest of my day. So y'all have a great one. Night, evening, morning, day, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. You're welcome, Kim. Love you. Bye.